ultralights. In the 15 years since the hang glider first got an engine, ultralights have lifted more men and women off the ground and into the joy of recreational flying than any other airborne innovation. True, there are compromises that come with $6,000 worth of aluminum and nylon. Wind has always been a problem, and safety in those flying lawn chairs. But what if somebody actually managed to produce a real airplane that qualified under FAR 103? A real airplane that could shrug off crosswinds and headwinds. A real airplane with flaps and a full 3-axis control system for outstanding maneuverability and control. A real airplane with an 800 foot per minute rate of climb in ultralight trim. And what if somebody could produce that real airplane in fully equipped kit form for less than the cost of a typical aluminum and nylon ultralight? Well, somebody has done it, and you're looking at it. This award-winning design is the Mini-Max, and the somebody is Team. That's Tennessee Engineering and Manufacturing in Bradyville, Tennessee. Inside this modern facility, the company conceived, designed, and perfected the Mini-Max, beginning with computer-aided drafting and stress analysis. The computer's predictions have been checked with real-world static loading tests that have put the G limit for the standard Mini-Max structure at 4.4 Gs positive and 2 Gs negative. Then add a 50% ultimate factor on top of that. Yes, under FAR 103, the Mini-Max is an ultralight, but the design and construction meets many of the structural standards for Part 23. The regulation that covers such well-known names as Cessna, Piper, and Beech. As we said, the Mini-Max is a real airplane. And don't mistake this for a prototype that might be real someday. There are already hundreds of owner-built Mini-Maxes populating the weekend skies in over 23 countries worldwide. Some of these completed kits are the Hi-Max, with a 28 horsepower Rotax engine, legally still an ultralight, but looking very much like a single-place Cessna 150 and offering the added advantages of high wing visibility as well as the comfort of an enclosed cabin. There is also a closed cabin option available for the Mini-Max as well, and streamlined cowls, wheel pants, and engine options, flaps, long-range wing tanks, and more. You can have it mild to wild. Attend a fly-in, and you'll see proud owners who have added their own personalizing touches in completing their Mini-Max. But that is the real story. The Team Mini-Max kits have one of the highest completion rates in the home-built industry. One of the reasons for that phenomenal success is the choice of materials. Wood, traditional and time-proven in aircraft construction. Wood is also the most familiar material for home builders to work with. Few, if any, specialized tools are necessary to complete a Mini-Max. Wood is also unaffected by the vibration of two-stroke engines. And with the new epoxies, the structure is virtually indestructible. Part of the reason the Mini-Max has a very high completion ratio is the short build time. Experienced kit builders have completed a Mini-Max in less than 250 hours. A typical first-time builder might need 300 to 400 enjoyable hours. Only 1 jig is required to speed the construction of the ribs in aircraft quality wood with plywood gussets. If you have ever built a balsa scale model, you've already mastered the skills of building a Mini-Max. And you'll work with stock milled, inspected, and packaged at the Team facility. Team isn't a company just selling plans and jobbing out the parts and pieces to suppliers. Every piece of a Mini-Max comes milled to spec. The builder only has to select the proper stock and cut to required length. And should you make a mistake or just not understand some instruction, you may rely on sincere factory support and a solid guarantee that all components will be supplied. that replacements are available for damaged goods or construction mistakes. But mistakes are highly unlikely with a step-by-step construction manual and the concise and complete plans professionally drawn with close-up details to be sure the builder understands each step. And the building requires minimal work area. A single-car garage is ideal. Or build in the basement. You can because every completed component of the Mini-Max will fit through a standard doorway. Mini-Max. The name comes from a minimum price, a minimum building space, and the absolute minimum of difficulty. That's the mini part. The Max is obvious. Roll out in position for takeoff with the steerable tail wheel, push the throttle, and you're airborne in as little as 75 feet. Then climb out at 800 feet per minute. The maneuverability is phenomenal because you're positioned at the center of pressure of the 3-axis control system. This is real flying in a real airplane. But don't just take our word for it. Listen to the comments from our satisfied customers, like Steve Wright. I'm amazed at how easy Mini-Max is to fly, and yet how responsive it is. I can't believe the remarkable performance of this little plane. Or this from Lowell Ferrand. The wind was 20 miles per hour with gusts to 28, but I had to try it, and it was great. It flew so well in the wind, no trouble at all. Or how about this from Barry Knox? I fly an American Airlines 727 and a National Guard C-130 for a living. Mini-Max is more fun than both of them put together. Mini-Max, minimum cost, minimum space, minimum difficulty, maximum fun. It's true. You can afford it. You can build it, and you can fly it. The Mini-Max from Tennessee Engineering and Manufacturing. Why not join the team?